In today's video,
So, Mecha Fourth is actually returning, and I guess in the works with a Grand Theft Fortress 2. So as you guys can see with his main video, Grand Theft Fortress, which I remember when I was like in my teens, and that was such a good video. But here,
Demo man, why are we still here? Bad luck, I guess. The only way we're gonna get through this is by sticking together, being a team.
well, that was a very short reaction, but I'm grateful this dude is back. So, Mecha Fourth is actually returning, and I guess in the works with a Grand Theft Fortress 2. So as you guys can see with his main video, Grand Theft Fortress, which I remember when I was like in my teens, and that was such a good video. But here's my biggest concern with animators always taking a break, dipping out, then coming back years later. So here's what I want him to understand. I don't know if you're expecting big dramatical views or something big like that, like the way how your main video, Grand Theft Fortress, made. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I recently checked and he did come back before all this. He actually did make something, but see, as I expected, for taking a break for so long, there was a punishment installed. Or this. So apparently he also did that. So I last left off, I think, on this video, or let me think about it. No, I left off on this video, and then I just, forgot about him. He became an obscurity into this very day. And then I guess he did something 1 year ago. Then he did something again as the punishment kept happening. See, as you guys can see this, don't touch, 190k views. Dance attraction, 36k views. Chicken Nightmare, 18k views. And as expected, this will probably blow up, but still, it's not going to blow up the way he's expecting it to. And then I guess, he made a game, as per usual with all these animators. They try to make games, but we have to make this clear to people like that. I really want to stress it to you. You're not going to get the same amount of views you have with Grand Theft Fortress. And if it is happening, you got very lucky, sir. But it is very frowned upon to me when an animator decides to quit their big project, their own little self-made project, and then just dip out and say it's too stressful. So if it's that stressful, when you have your own deadline, your own control, when you shouldn't really be saying what deadline, you should just say when I have it out, and it make more sense. But since you want to do that and make a new Grand Theft Fortress, I'm in for it. But bro, animators out there in general, you all gotta understand this, and you gotta level with me. You are not going to get the same attraction when you abandon your shit and do the weird I'm gonna take a break thing. I'm stressed out making an emotional video for some reason. I can't handle this. It's too much for me. I'm stressed out, bro, and there's a lot going on. I'm like, okay, so if you're stressed out, why not just put a community note, very short, at least 5,000 words, only 5,000 words, telling everyone about your stress and saying how much you're going to take a break. But I really strongly suggest you put a date on that. At least say I might come back on such and such. But see, the problem with people is that the problem, no, I'm sorry, excuse my language. The problem with animators is they're expecting literally to have the same amount of views after like abandoning their fan base. That's not happening. So don't be upset and sitting there being like, you know, I'm gonna quit again because I'm stressed out. At that point, just stop altogether. Don't do that. Don't do all that. Just stop altogether. No throwing shade either or talking shit, saying that people shouldn't have pulled up. And I took my time animating. No, none of that. You're gonna relax. You're gonna calm down, realize you are the problem. The sooner or later you realize you are the problem, the better. Please remember that very well. Don't get mad at the people who are calling you out on your shit. Don't get mad at them, get mad at yourself for the failure. Alright guys. The lesson today in this video is to never abandon your fan base. And basically just straight up just try to think you're gonna have a bunch of views after years and years of time has gone by, and just because you took hours and hours and hours of animating does not mean something's gonna go big. When I say this, you need to be consistent and let your audience know what the fuck is up. This guy, as I said before, he let people know that he was stressed out and he needed to take a break. He stayed to himself for years. That's why I put him on a non-notification sub, because I'm just not gonna have it. I don't care. My life has been moving forward. I can't wait on you forever. Okay? Like I said with the whole animator thing back there years ago. I talked about basically you cannot expect your audience to stay with you if you're gonna keep abandoning them. Like one person known as Mega Lucas, I like mentioning this dude a lot to remind animators just how stupid that is. You stop doing your project. The moment you do that, you lose everything. Unfortunately, one thing's for sure, Roberto Blake, a YouTuber who I guess helps other YouTubers out understanding things, he taught me one thing: it's never what you want, it's mainly what they want. Now see, if it's me, like I said, yes, I put in the tags that I am an animator. However, I want to animate when it's proper and it makes sense. I don't want to animate when I'm just, just out there doing random shit like the SFM days. I was really motivated to do it, but I can't do it right now. I want to do it when my mind is really in a headspace, and this is currently the content that I'm in the headspace for. I'm improving my video editing each and every day, in secrecy and behind closed doors. I am not sitting around here. I'm always active daily trying to find new ways in the algorithm to entertain you guys. But I want to keep the consistency going. I don't want to do what this guy did, drop out, come back a year later or so, and then act like he cares. Not happening. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Be more consistent, be a real entertainer, and don't screw over your audience. Thank you, and have a good one, Legion.
Hi, I'm Lucy Christian. I am the voice of Ochako Uraraka, and you should subscribe to Neusxanity's channel. Peace out!